Good morning, Vintage Outboard Motor fans. It's T-Mike. Going live again this morning. There we go. We're going live again this morning. Today is Wednesday, May the 1st. Wednesday, May the 1st, my 9 o'clock live stream. We're on the third day of trying to fix Ellis's Magneto. So we're gonna do it again today. Having my coffee. Enjoying my coffee this morning. Getting ready to get started. So, Ellis's Magneto. I took it 2 days ago. Got it on a mail-in repair service, and I went through it, checked the wiring on it with my voltmeter, checked everything. It looked good. Put it out on my test motor outside, and no spark. Didn't have any sparks. So I checked the points, set the points. They were off. I set them. Still no spark. So this morning, Ellis told me he had trouble putting the spark wires into the boots, and he had trouble making the ends up right here. And I see they're not the same length. So this morning, I'm gonna redo the spark wires on it. I'm gonna take the clamps off of here, pull the coils off, pull the wires off, cut the ends, and I'm gonna redo them and then take it outside and put it on, see what we got. So if everybody's ready, here we go. Good morning everyone. Working on a Magneto this morning for Ellis. Got everything pulled back. Now I'm gonna pull the spark plugs off of the coils here and put them back on. Working on a Magneto this morning. Who's on here this morning? Who do we have on the live chat this morning? There's spark wire number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the clips off, cut a section off of it, so we can get a clean view of the spark plug here, spark wire. I'm gonna run it back through. Got my spark wire here. So it's threaded, screws on the inside, so I'm gonna have to twist it on. Okay, I got it twisted on. I'll run it back down. I'm not going to tighten my screws down all the way because I'm going to put the car locator ring on it. Okay, that's that one. That's this one, which is the bottom. Now I'm going to redo the wiring on the top one. So I got to take my coil off. There's my coil coming off. I'm gonna cut a section of it off, and I'm gonna screw the coil back on. Okay, now I'm going to shove it back in, and I'm going to mount the screws. Now I'm going to get my car locator ring. set my ring on it, and I'm gonna push my coils out and screw them down. Now I'm going to take my ring off, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to tighten down all the wires where they need to go. This one goes around this bar, swings over, and this magneto plate gonna come over here. All right, got that done. Now I'm gonna put this clamp over it. Okay, I got the clamp done. Now I'm gonna screw this clamp down. Holds the kill switch wires. Okay, so I redid the connection on the coils. I routed all the wires where they need to go, and I see he's got a big difference in the lengths here. So I'm gonna I suspect his boots may not be made up correctly, so I'm gonna try to pull it out and see what it looks like. I don't know, the boot didn't come out with it. So I'm gonna redo the two ends, right? I'm gonna remember this is the top one. I'm gonna take the little band off. I'll put the band, I'll make them both this long, so I'm gonna put the band back right here. I had me a little coffee this morning. My cohort just walked in the door. My son-in-law. We was having cigars and infused wine last night. If you saw my chart, we were infusing our wine with cigar smoke. Pretty good. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna cut the ends even. He had them way too long on one side. Ellis, my customer Ellis sent me a cap in with the package. So I'm gonna finish the job with Ellis's cap. He runs a nursery. All right, so we're gonna put new boots, but before we do that, we're gonna check the wiring with a voltmeter. Oh, my voltmeter's outside. Okay, I got my voltmeter. Let's check the wire and see if wiring's good. So on the top coil, which is the one next to the magneto plate, top coil, I'm gonna grab one of the leads. I'm gonna go out to the top spark wire. And I read 3,900 ohms. Okay, so that's good. So I'm gonna go to the other bottom cylinder coil wire. Same thing, 3,000 ohms. So the wiring that I just redid on the coils is good. Working on Ellis's magneto here, and it didn't work yesterday. When I checked everything and put it out there, it didn't work. So if you're following up today to see if I fixed it, I'm redoing the wiring from the coils out to the spark boots, because all the readings were good. But sometimes the readings will be good, but it won't run current because of a loose connection or whatever. So I'm redoing all the connections on the spark wires, and I'm gonna take it outside, and my motor's ready outside to set it on, see if we can get spark. So I'm gonna put the boots on right now. There's the boots. Here's the ends. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So you cut off about 1/2 inch. I'm gonna score it with my pocket knife. Now I'm gonna take this special crumper tool and use the 10 gauge hole and strip it off. So there's the copper tin wire. You fold it back. See how I got it folded back? Take the 90-degree boot, slip it on it. Take the crimper right here and crimp the ends. You have to kind of form it up so the boot will slip on it. So a T-mic trick for that is take you some carb cleaner and hit it with a shot, and then you take it and slip it right in. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. I'm using Ellis's boot that's got something stuck in it. I got to use my new boot. My new boot. That was a T-mic mistake. Then you take a spark plug and shove it in there to make sure you got the 90-degree plug right. Oh yeah, Turner, I do make mistakes. Turner said T-mic don't make many mistakes, but I made one there. All right, so that boot's good. Now we're gonna go to the next boot. I'm gonna score about 1/2 inch of it off with a pocket knife. Take your crimp tool Take it off, bend it over. Take your 90-degree boot, stick it on it. So Turner wants to know where we can get the wire in the boots. Turner, I sell them in my eBay store, all made up. 2 30-inch long leads with all the boots and everything already on it in my eBay store. Send me a text message if you can't find it. I'll give you the link. Luke Augusto says good morning. Gay Hafer says good morning. I like your show. I like doing it too. All right, so I'm gonna hit it with my T-mic trick. Carb cleaner. Okay, but want it bulk. Turner said he wants the boots and the wires bulk. I'll buy them off of Amazon. If you want to buy them bulk, you can get them off of Amazon. Spark wire, 7mm copper tinned. And boot kits ask for the 90-degree. All right. This is an important step, making sure the spark plug fits. Having a little trouble with it. Yeah, I've never had this trouble before. I'm having trouble with the spark boot. I don't like this. This is not on the other one. On this one, the boot just goes right in. You can feel it click when it locks in. See it click? On this one, doesn't really click. I'm gonna have to start over. I didn't like this. I'm gonna start over on this one. You know, when you're doing this live, things happen. All right, I got me a new end and a new boot. Let me give it a shot. Stick it in. See if the spark boot. Yeah, heard it click. Clicks right in. All right, so I got even boots and checked the wiring, redid the spark wires, checked the wiring, all looks good. I'm gonna take you outside, slip it back on my motor and see if we can get spark on Ellis's Magneto. Let's go outside. Here's my view from outside, walking to my motors. Here's my latest one I'm working on for Dave in Toledo, Ohio. That's a 1948 TD20. Here's my lake view, and here's my test motor. Okay, so Let me get you a little adjustment here. All right, so I'm gonna take Ellis's Magneto now, and I'm gonna slip it on my motor, see if we can get spark today. I got Ellis's hat on that he sent me in the box. He's got a landscaping business in Alabama. All right, so Magneto's going on now. Forgot I gotta put the cam on. It's a lot of pressure doing this live, you know. If it doesn't work, it kind of makes you look bad. All right, now I'm gonna connect all my leads. Connect all my leads that I had disconnected in there back onto the points. Ooh. I left my screws inside. I gotta go get my screws. Y'all enjoy the view while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. I got my two little screws here. Very important. Putting those leads back together on the points, you got to make sure that when you slip the flywheel on, that it's not going to touch the wires and mess up the wiring. So you got to tuck everything in. I got one more side left to do, and then we're going to check for spark. All right, we got both sides on. Now I got to slip the flywheel on it, put the rewind starter, and we'll be pulling the rope. flywheel. I'm gonna set her on. Now these 10 horsepowers have a spring underneath the cam pushing it up, and if you put the flywheel on and don't have the points out of the way, you'll crush the points. So you gotta make sure and pull the points out and get the flywheel on. And I've answered a lot of questions about this problem, so it's a tricky thing. I think I got it. Flywheel nut. Impact. Spin is free. Now we're going to put our rewind starter on it. Let's see if it'll, yeah, pulls. Now I'm gonna hook the magneto arm to it and put the spark checker on it, and we'll see if T Mike can make it run. All right, spark checker's on it. Pull the rope, see if we got spark. Still no spark. Still no spark. I can't get it. All the measurements are good. I redid the spark wires. I don't get it. Do not get it. I do not get it. Well, I'm gonna let it rest and come back on it again tomorrow. I'm not sure what to do except to replace the whole magneto. I mean, all my theories and testing have done good. So I got spare magnetos all over the place. I don't know. It's a good one. I'm gonna have to sleep on it. All right. To be continued. I will get this magneto working. See you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. on Thursday. I love what I do. See y'all next video.